Hi everyone! My name is Katy, and thank you for joining me for another Animal Crossing video. Today we'll be playing some more Happy Home Paradise DLC and building some more vacation homes, so let's get started. So the first villager we're working with is Azalea, who is asking for a house of green. And I really want to make this unlike any of my other spring core designs that I've done so far, so here we go! Okay, so I chose this little spot for her, and I'm gonna work first on the interior. Her requested furniture was this little iron table and chair set, which I figured I could put outside, and then the pear dresser. And I had no idea what to do. I think that pear dresser is a bit polarizing, but I think the way I used it ended up pretty cute. In here, I really just wanted it to be very green and accented with the darker furniture colors. When I do green, it's usually more spring core and matched with flowers instead of this like planty vibe, so I was excited to do something a little bit different. I did stick with my standard bookshelf format, which I gotta get out of that slump because that's just my go-to, but I do think it ended up cute in this one. I also really love this glowing moss furniture. It's so weird, but kind of ethereal and kooky, and I really like it. And I think it's cool that it lights up and gives that kind of sheen to the room, so I was into it. So I'm just moving items back and forth until I like how it looks. I really love this ranch table. I've used it, I think, in 3 or 4 of my builds so far. When I like an item, I definitely overuse it, so sorry about that, but I really think it's cute. Azalea really struck me as a cozy, calm tea drinker who likes to read, so that's kind of what I went with. And of course she loves green, so to me that means she probably loves plants, right? I also really wanted to use these different hanging vine items. I think they look really cool and add a lot to this plain green wallpaper. I really love this weird hexagon geometric light, and I think it adds a lot to the room. And I finished by just adding some additional decorations. Now outside, I really wanted to use this log cabin house type, and I love this green customization for it. And out here I went full green. I went with, pear trees, all the green furniture, and I end up using the gray cement paths. It's definitely different than the ones that I've done so far, and I think it ended up really cute, and I think it fits for her. Her name's Azalea. She loves flowers, right? I kind of inferred that, I guess. So I'm just adding some different natural elements like the shrubs and the leaf piles. I think these plumeria bushes are so pretty and just perfect for her. So I ended up using the round circle pathing technique, alternating between the 2 gray path options, and I think it turned out really nice. I don't have any custom patterns right now that really match with this aesthetic, so I was definitely relying on in-game pathing. And then I added some green street lamps, which doesn't really make sense. Like, why would you have street lamps around your house? But I think that they look so cute, and practically speaking, she would want some lighting out here, So I do like how that turned out. And I used another one of those glowing moss balloons because I think that they look so cool, and I gave her a bike because I feel like I'm giving everyone a bike. I have these staples that I end up giving all of these villagers, and a bike is definitely one. but I don't even have the new cruiser bike unlocked in Happy Home Paradise, so they're just getting the old bike. But that's okay, I still think it's very cute. And they had a green one, which was perfect. So then I'm just adding in some flowers and finishing up and getting ready to do my walkthrough. I think she is such a cutie. She seems so sweet. Look at her little tail and her ears. I really like her, and I think she's a great addition to the villager lineup, and she may end up coming home with me to my second island, Polyphia. Alright everyone, I hope that you enjoyed that. This is definitely a little bit different than the other builds I've done so far. Very green, very natural, very plant. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this, and I really love Azalea. Look at her playing in these leaves, y'all. Look at her. She is so freaking cute. I got through this one pretty quick, so I'm gonna throw in another build here, and now we've got Miss Blair, who is also adorable playing in the sand. Oh my gosh. These girls are so cute, and I love being able to create vacation homes for them. To me, Blair is very autumn core, which I was excited for because that would force me to not do spring core, which I need a kick in the butt to not do that. So I was really excited to give her this very autumnal little house. She wanted these fruit themed items, and I got started on the interior. I had a time picking out the wallpaper for this room. I did not want to be boring. I wanted to do something kind of fun, and she had these quirky wallpaper options, but I do end up changing it because it was just too much for me to look at. Also, this orange closet is very bold, I would say, and I kind of based the whole room off of this closet thing. I wanted it to be like half a room and half a little diner where she could entertain people and sell them her fruit. I also never really used the diner furniture, so I wanted to include some of that. And I never really used the fruit furniture either because it is so like bold, I guess. That being said, I do think it is also cute. So I'm just figuring out the layout that I want for this room. It is looking very orange, but that's what I'm going for, so that's okay. And I'm adding in some of the staples that I've been using in like every room just to try out and see if I like how they look. I'm really excited to unlock more furniture and to unlock the different features in the game so that I'm not stuck using the same items all the time. But with that said, I still think that this turned out very cute. So here I am just designing this little entertaining kitchen kind of area without being an actual kitchen because I also wanted to make use of a bunch of the different new food items because they are simply amazing. I love all of these food items, and I know that Blair would love them too. So I went through and added a bunch of my favorites. I also ended up adding another little seating area and then just rearranging the items and adding some different things to the walls. This room is very bright and very orange, which is not a color that I work with unless I'm doing pumpkin core. So I was excited to use orange without using pumpkins, if that makes sense. Of course, I ended up using my favorite wallpaper, the brick white wall. You will have to pry that out of my cold hands because I just really love that wallpaper. Then I just added some rugs to break up the room a little bit, and I wanted to add even more color. And the walls were looking a little bit bare, so I added even more items to the walls. But yeah, it was a whole process to get them how I wanted them. And I went back and forth a lot on where everything should go and how many of each item and when to repeat things and which customizations. Alrighty, so this is the interior and I got ready to move on to the exterior. So obviously I set the time to autumn and I went with this really cute layout. I love this one with the 2 different levels and the different inclines. And I added the log inclines because they're my favorite and to me they go really well with this autumn core vibe. I'm adding different fruit trees around to give kind of an orchard feel. And then for her house, I wanted to do the log cabin again, but keep it kind of like when you get her as a villager. So with the red roof and the light colored walls, and I really like how it turned out. I added some custom padding and set it to kind of like a sunset time to just really go full orange autumn. And this really makes me miss my pumpkin core island. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I am excited to get back into pumpkin core. I know it's literally January, but we'll see when I end up doing that. So then around her little orchard, I'm adding some different fruit items like the boxes, and I'm giving her a street lamp or 2 just to give some height and some light. That rhymed. And then I wanted to add a lot of like natural items. I'm going with these flower boxes, which are so freaking cute, and I really love them. And then I'm just placing down a bunch of items, going through and picking out the ones I might want to use. I love this wicker chair thing. I've used it a couple times already, and I think it looks really nice. And of course I had to add a bike. So then I'm going around and placing the different items. I have those kind of floral items and the warm tone fall items, as well as the more natural, almost farmcore items like the faucet and bucket. I also wanted to add both of those little food basket items because I think that they're so cute. And I went in with some more barbed wire fencing to match the fencing up top. I went with holly bushes to bring in some red from the roof, and then I'm going around and adding the natural elements like rocks and the flowers. And I'm adding just some more padding and a dropped fruit or 2 just to give a little bit more detail. And here we go. I don't know why it looks so dark in her little walkthrough, but that's okay. It's still cute and she's adorable. Oh my goodness, her little sandwich. She just kills me. I think she's adorable. She was on my island for a time, so I may be a little biased. But look how cute this is. It gives me all of my autumn core vibes, and I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for watching this one, y'all. If you like this one, please leave a like down below. And if you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see next in the comments down below. And thank you, as always. You are all so amazing, and I'm so appreciative of your support, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks again. Bye-bye.